Yo, it's the vibe on air. Mr. Deeds, the open mic king, bitch. You don't know, you better ask somebody. Shit, nigga. Did you ever talk to my assistant, pimpin', bitch? Yeah. It smell like bologna. What smell like bologna? Nah, I had some Kentucky Fried Chicken earlier. I had some Kentucky Fried Chicken while I was drinking this red breast. But you just heard music from a collabo of music from Brandon Lizandrum and Drizzy was now all in power. No matter how hard I try, you don't make it easy. Got him in his feelings and shit.
They never do. They never make it easy, bro.
Got him in his feelings. And Dre was talking about some 90s R&B and shit. Come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl.
Get in.
I really want to know your name. Bitch.
No.
You be going for the jugular with that.
Man.
I'm angry with her.
Yeah, we are.
But ladies and gentlemen, live and direct from the Vibe on Air Studios, please put your hands together for the artists known as Brandon Landrum and Dre Walton.
Let's go, baby.
Brandon Landrum, Dre Walton in the house, baby. Yeah. Oh, man, it's crazy.
Oh my damn.
It's crazy, man. What's going on, fellas?
Nothing much, man.
How y'all doing?
I'm cooling, man.
You cooling? Big cooling?
It's a good vibe in here, bro. You know, it's the libations always.
Yeah, you know, I try to keep it vibey.
Yeah, man.
Real vibey.
It's definitely going. It's definitely a good vibe.
And Dre double cupping tonight. I see you, baby.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I'm going to Florida in the morning, so.
You going to Florida in the morning?
Oh, you starting your wave now.
Yeah, man. I was born to kick it on a weekday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of that.
So yeah, so you guys sing and stuff, right?
I do a little something.
Yeah.
Brandon sing, I just
Whatever.
emulate.
Dre. Nah, you say you crazy.
Now Brandon, no, real, just to, not to get a little bit more serious. Brandon used to have the record for being on this show the most.
I know it's been a minute.
You used to be on here like almost like twice a month.
Stuff like that.
That mean he working hard though.
Yeah, I mean he was doing something, or he just wanted to drink up on my liquor. I think that was mainly it.
You know what?
He
For a
used to
minute,
have bottles on deck though.
for a minute, B was going through this.
I was overindulging.
Yeah, he was very.
Life was hitting your boy a little hard. And I was just
Yeah.
I turned into a substance abusing artist for a second, but I'm back.
Wow.
I got it under control. I'm not on my way to.
Did you write good music like Mary J. Blige did?
You know, man. I'm telling you, some of the better records come out of pain.
I just
For
wanna
sure.
be-
Hey, man.
For sure.
Hey, Dre know about it.
I'll co-sign that.
Man,
Go get 1116 right
1116 is a smash.
Oh, we're gonna hear that in a minute. But we're gonna talk to Brandon in a second because he always on this motherfucking show. But Dre Walton, he never been on the show, but we play a lot of Dre music on the show. So
I appreciate y'all.
straight up, we try, man. We got a big following across the country.
Appreciate it.
We had 2,500 followers now on YouTube, so that's a blessing to keep growing and growing exponentially.
That's real big.
Yeah.
Real big.
It's growing exponentially, and all over the country, all over the world. But let's talk about your music. When did you start? They just love me. They love me.
the
Huh?
kid.
They love me. The fake audience love me. But let's talk about your music and like what made you start singing. When did you get the bug to want to start using your vocals for rhythmic art?
I've been singing since I was like 3 years old, for real. But no, it's always been something I did. I grew up singing in the church, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But taking it serious, I really didn't start taking it serious till I was like, I'm gonna say, about 19. My second tour in Iraq, that's when I really knew I really wanted to pursue music. I knew I did it before then. Like I was doing things earlier. Like I worked with Joe Little, when I was like 16 and 17. Shout out to Joe Little of the Rude Boys. And then I went to the military. I experimented with that. And while I was in the military, my second tour in Iraq, I just realized that music was my passion. So I got out after 4 years, and you know what I'm saying, worked a couple here and there jobs. It wasn't hitting, and you know, music started to hit once I really took that step. So yeah.
Now, you was in the military, and you know, I know a lot of people would be in the military, and they experiment with music in the military too, because you know, I guess y'all, you know, when y'all ain't got downtime, that's what y'all. So what was, you know, what branch of the military was you in first of all?
Army.
You was in the Army, okay.
Yep, Army.
So you
Go
in,
Army.
You know, the Marines was tougher. No,
Yeah,
just
no.
like no, my dad was a Marine. I don't know nothing about that shit. But so you was in the Army and shit. You was over in Iraq.
Yeah.
So you was over there and you was in battle and everything.
Yeah.
So, but when y'all had downtime from, you
It
know,
was music.
the jihad and
It was,
shit,
yeah, it was music and the gym.
music in the gym.
Yeah. It was music in the gym.
What type of shit did you used to sing while you was over there?
Love songs. I miss you type of records because I experienced so many people away from their wives and kids for the first time. I was a young soldier. I went in when I was 18, so I got to experience things from a young standpoint, but I had to grow up fast. I had to mature fast, so that came as a part of it. You know what I'm saying? I got to watch people, you know, talk to their kids and call their kids from Skype on their computers when they had downtime, or go to the AT&T phone centers in Iraq to talk to their kids for like 5-10 minutes. So, you know, it was one of them things that, you know, I drew experience from, and I began to write about, and, you know, I drew towards some kind of records. I listened to a lot of different music when I was over there, so I really, like, heightened my musical, you know, influences over there. You know, I listened to way different types of music, being around different types of people.
When you came back, and you know, you said you was working a couple of gigs and everything, and you know, you saying it wasn't working out for you, then you know, music started hitting you. When was the moment that you said, you know what, it's time to do music? What was that exact moment that you can remember when it hit you?
Wow, it was in 2014, probably November, and I got on this job interview, and before that, I had worked temp agency jobs, and I had the first job that hired me out the military was AutoZone, and I was making $8.50 as a veteran, a decorated veteran at that. Like, I fought, like I went to two different wars. So, like, the first job that offered me a position was AutoZone, and I was making cheap money. So, over the years, up until 2014, I was working all these pointless jobs that, you know what I'm saying, and then I got a whole bunch of, you were overqualified. And that just means that you got so much experience, and then you're a veteran of the United States, so they'll have to pay you a certain type of money. But opposed to paying you what you deserve to get paid as a veteran of the United States military, they'll pay somebody with no experience less money, so they save $1.
Because in the United States, really, the only jobs that veterans get paid for being a veteran is other government jobs, like if you go to the post office or something like that.
But it's all the same structure.
Right,
you know
exactly.
What I'm saying? It's all the same kind of structure. So it's like, you know, I applaud them kind of people, but that just wasn't my thing. So I knew I had got hired at this job, and I went to the interview, and they hired me right on the spot, started my orientation in or whatever. And right at the orientation, that's when I knew right there. I walked off the job right there. It was 7:30 in the morning. I had caught the bus up there.
Oh, wow.
I caught the bus to the job, yo.
So when you walked off, did you have to get back on the bus?
No, when I walked off, so I had to go and get all my like fingerprints and stuff. So one of the dudes from the job was taking me the way that I lived at the time. And I'm like, when I got near my house, it was just in my spirit. And I told dude, I don't know his name, but I hope that one day he remember this. But he was driving me to this, and I was like, yo, I said, can you let me out right here? He like, you sure? I said, yeah, this not, you know what I'm saying? It's not my passion. I said, I'm going to do music. He said, you sure, young brother? I said, yeah. He said, good luck to you. He opened the door and let me out, and I walked to the crib, told my girlfriend at the time, I'm not working no more. I'm going to do music.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my ex.
Your ex. Would she say, motherfucker, what?
Hey, ain't nothing she could say.
Hey, but look.
You know what I'm saying?
So what was your first gig once that happened? What was the first gig you did?
My first gig?
Yeah.
Like singing live?
Yeah, once you said, you know, you walked out the dude car and said, I'm doing music. Fuck y'all.
Yeah. So after that, you know what I'm saying, I had to figure out how to get some money or whatever. And that's at around that time I ran into Brandon Landrum. And we knew of each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We knew of each other because B was doing the live music. And back then, I was just doing hooks and stuff for, like, the rappers around the city. Shout out to Pooh, Gutter, Ray Jr., you know what I'm saying? I was working behind the scenes, but I was not live performing. So when I would go to these live performance venues and see Brandon Landrum and Frank West perform and be like, wow, like, those guys know performances. And I was shook to get on stage. But I remember running into B one year. He was going to Europe, and it was a position that opened with the unit band. Shout out to the unit. Shout out to Nate, man. Like, off top, Nate, Emo Nate, and T Marie.
Nate Ford, the band, the whole family.
And the whole family. Be like, yo, I'm leaving. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I came up to Three Kings, and I sang. And right after that, Nate, like, what you think about, you know what I'm saying, singing full time? I'm like, I'm ready for it. So it's like everything aligned. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I decided to step out on faith, everything aligned. So it all worked out.
But you know what was dope about that time was that we were able to, that was when me and Dre really bonded and was able to build a brotherhood in music and in R&B as artists, because with me transitioning to doing that gig, it was like we did gigs together, a ton of gigs together.
A ton of them.
To prepare him for when, you know, when I was gone. And it got to the point where he was like, he was a natural. He already had a natural gift. And he one of the people that, like, I clicked with from day one. He become a brother to me.
Yes,
and,
sir.
That's my bro. I'm proud of the moves he making. And I'll let you continue your story. I just had to interject that part. We had some fun times though.
Yeah.
Because I know, even though, you know, music is our job, on them gigs we was working and playing at the same time.
Yeah, work, play.
Now, you know, first time I saw Dre was at Kings and Queens.
Yeah.
And I think it was at the time. Was it the time when Brandon was the co-host at the time?
Yeah.
Oh, me and you, that's dang. Me and you had, that was a fun
Years
time.
ago.
That was like right around the time after they remodeled Kings and Queens. TLC came back, but then TLC had to go.
And then me and Deez was Batman and Robin on the open mic scene.
Right. And then we did, you know, that's when we did Kings and Queens, and then we ended up doing Fredericks, and then Take 5, and then Take a Break. But Dre Walton used to come in there and, you know, and tear it down and everything. I never knew who he was before then, and then, you know, but he did his thing, and he would always come out there and put on a show. And you know, man. But he always had that real, like, 90s R&B vibe. It's like what people used to say. He's like, he had that real R&B flow, that real 90s R&B flow. But
yeah, man. You know, when I came on the scene, I was welcomed, like, very welcome, you know what I'm saying? But it took me a lot to get up on stage the first couple of times, I ain't gonna lie. Because I'm not really, like, I'm a private person. I don't really like to, you know, put too much of that out there. Yeah, I could sing, yeah, I could write, but I wasn't into, like, live performances. But like I said, seeing cats like Brandon, Frank, Dion, Don, you know, them kind of cats, like, I was like, yo, I gotta be able to do this. And I seen how the ladies reacted too.
That'll pull you in every time.
No brainer right there.
That'll pull you in every time.
No brainer. So, you know, shout out to everybody who been a part of
we was living young, wild.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who been a part of the journey for real. Like, y'all really blew us up for real.
Like, because I know, and let's go into Brandon real quick, because Brandon, you know, you pretty much, you one of the hardest working singers in Cleveland, and for real, you know, and you know, you get mad at me because I call you the king of R&B in Cleveland.
Because I don't get mad, but I know that I feel like there are multiple of us kings. It's a royal kingdom. You know what I'm saying? It's royalty. Like, you know, Dre a king, man. Dion a king.
Yeah.
Who else we got? DeBrian Cross, Will Blake, Sam Goody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Too many to name. I don't want to start naming.
But the thing
folks.
about that is this, and I just got to be real with it. They don't gig as much as you.
I don't even, but you know what? These, like, I don't even think it's about the gig. If you would really put them kind of stipulations on anything, Brandon been working. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Brandon been working. And it's like a lot of people are just now starting to give my boy his his props. Like he been putting work in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Been putting work in. B been
I
putting work
appreciate
in.
that, bro.
No, for real. B been putting work in since
has.
before I had braids. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's somebody who I came up knowing that was doing their thing. I'm like, because when I started to get on the scene, I wanted to know who was who. Because, like, I need to know what I'm up against.
Yeah.
And he happened to be one of them people. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? People got to give B his props, like B.
Oh no, that's
that's
what I'm
love.
saying.
I
Though. But that's what I'm
appreciate that.
saying.
I
Though
appreciate
he
that.
has the work ethic that
Oh,
a lot of
man.
others don't. It's a lot of talented singers, and they are talented. It's a lot of time. Like Sam Goody is dope as hell. DeBryan is dope as hell. You're dope as hell. But when it comes to putting that like James Brown,
A lot of people don't want that kind of spotlight, though, D's.
But you still got to take the mantle if
You
that's
don't.
what
You
if
don't.
people,
You don't gotta take it.
If it's undisputed that Joe Louis was the champ because Joe Louis was the champ, and he say he don't want to be a champ,
look-
but he's still the champ.
But look, though, if you got people like Brandon Landrum and Frank West and Dre Walton, and you know what I'm saying, and you desire, music might not be what you want to pursue. Music might just be something like an outlet or something to you. So it's
And
like,
you know what? I feel what you're saying because I don't know. It's just it's sometimes, and what it come down to is how serious you take it.
yeah.
I've been so proud of Dre and the moves he been making this year. Shout out to my dog, because we've been grinding. I really believe, in what the Bible say when it says iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
And you gotta put yourself around people who are working and who are trying to build something because it's going to inspire you to you know what I'm saying, to build in your own way. And like if we all grinding, there's no reason that the spotlight can't be shined on the amazing things in the city. But people work ethic got to be there.
Right.
People have to be professional.
Yeah.
Cats got to learn the music
Yeah.
for
Talk
shows.
about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk about
you got to
it.
show up looking like you there to perform. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about
It's so
it.
much that goes into it because I take it that seriously.
Talk about it.
If I show up to a gig, I'm gonna look like I'm supposed to be on stage.
Talk about
I'm gonna
it.
be there before the gig
Talk
starts.
about it.
And I'm
If
gonna
you,
know
if
the
you work with
material.
Brandon, you
about
know
it.
that's because he'll come in there with one jacket and change it to a different jacket.
No, don't do me like
But
that.
but these at the same time though, why not?
Right. I
If
mean,
this
that's
you
what
want-
it
if you
is.
want people, if this what
You gotta
want
you
people
gotta
to know
step
you
out
as,
of you gotta step out of Brandon Landrum and
Exactly.
become B Landrum.
If
No.
if you want people to respect you as an artist and as a vocalist or a singer or a musician, whatever the case may be, whatever your profession is, you have to, you know what I'm saying, show them that you are good at it, that you're efficient in what you do.
Right.
Yeah.
That's from a doctor. People will go to the doctor and be like, I don't want him touching me, but I'll have this one. Why? Because experience. You feel me? So that's just what it boils down to. Like, if you take it that serious, it's gonna show. If
Yeah.
you don't,
But
it's
you have to
going
be a
show.
consummate professional is the basic thing of what it is. If you're not a consummate professional, they're not going to take you serious. And that's why people in the city
Exactly.
take him serious. And that's why people are saying that Brandon is the king of R&B in Cleveland. Those are the reasons why. To circle back to what I was saying.
No,
Now,
thank you.
I know you don't want to take it.
I mean,
but-
if he gonna be the king, he gonna heavy as the head to wear the crown.
right, exactly.
B can hold that. You see
He
how
can
big
hold-
my nigga head is?
Yes, I know. I got to zoom in a
My
minute.
nigga can hold that bitch down. Hey,
You mother. All right.
Now, let's
You
talk
know,
about
we ain't up for the roast on live.
ain't no rose.
let's talk about some of the stuff y'all done together because y'all have done,
Anthony Hamilton all my life have been poor for years.
Oh, you feel
Oh.
me?
My life I've been
Oh
Yeah.
man, he said he got the
Oh,
well, time to be good.
in those days. Yeah.
You so stupid.
Nothing,
Hey, that
nothing
was
but
a
to
joint.
love somebody. Beard ass.
Y'all crazy.
These the only reason you have a
Matter of
beard.
fact, shout out to Good Hair, Good Body. They watching my live too. I love everybody at that over there. Good Hair, Good Body, you're amazing. Your
But-
products
You're amazing.
Let's
You're-
talk about the Five Kings.
luxurious.
Good. You were Five Kings at one point, right?
I was one of the
It's
originals.
The originals.
It's just the
It's just
Kings
the
now.
Kings now.
It's just the Kings.
Yeah.
There's
Now
no-
it's just the Kings.
Because
I mean, it started
it's like
Five
the
Kings.
Temptations.
and then-
It's like anybody
Yeah.
can jump in right now, but you just got to be dope.
You got to be raw. You got to
be raw
You
to be
got
a king.
You got to come on there and bring it.
who was the original five?
The original five was Dre Walton, Brandon Landrum, Sam Goody, Deion Davis,
John Bryant.
and John Bryant.
Right. And then who was the second generation of that?
Well, I bowed out.
It's
Crazy.
Deion, DeBryan, Will Blaze, myself, and Sam Goody. And then we all met up and talked about it. It's just the Kings.
Hey, though.
Ain't no number on
Because
that.
I'm gonna be in one of them. I'm gonna be on one of them.
Hold on, though. Wait. While we talking about it, make sure y'all catch my guy Sunday at Floods. I'm not going to be in town, but the Kings are reuniting for a show one night only. Sam Goody, Deion Davis, Brandon Landrum, Will Blaze, DeBrian Cross.
Be out of town.
Hey, I'm going to be in Florida. My guys is putting on, so you know what I'm saying. Make sure y'all go check that out. I had to plug that.
Definitely come kicking. It's gonna be my last gig in the city.
Yeah, and come catch me December 22nd at the Agora for Homegrown
And that's actually
Holidays.
coming up. I got some conversation about that.
Yes.
But what I want to do right here, because y'all got a nice body of work that y'all building right now, especially you know that's doing some things. And I've already played like 4 of y'all songs. And
hey, you know what? If people don't even know, me and
some
Drake got some
heat.
heat. We got some records together.
We got some heat.
They unreleased.
But y'all didn't bring it to play on the show.
It's unreleased. Okay, you know what?
Y'all didn't bring it
if I
to
email it to
play
you now,
on the show.
if I email it to you now, would it be able to get in the rotation?
Yeah, he could.
Actually, I could, yeah. Because I was about to boo you.
Okay.
Don't do my boy like you just called him the king and you gonna boo him.
Because he didn't bring the music.
Hey, Drake,
Maybe.
the first time me and Drake, as long as we had been kicking and knowing each other, I was at his crib. He's like, man, we ain't he said, man, why we ain't ever wrote no records? I said, I don't know, man.
We pulled up.
We put a
about
fifth on the table.
Oh my goodness!
And we used to play track after track and just
Went to work.
generate ideas,
Went to
revisit
work.
stuff, finish it, man. Y'all gonna hear that tonight.
Dre Walton, Brandon Landrum, R&B in Cleveland. You bet not.
Matter of fact, I'm about to get off
hold
live.
Hold on. Don't get off live until I say this though. If you mention R&B in Cleveland, you better mention Dre Walton and Brandon Landrum.
Because, I mean, I even got some Dre Walton stuff with Ryan the Realist.
Yeah. Shout out to Ryan the Realist.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Hell of an artist.
I was going to play that, but you got so much
I
new
love
stuff
that
that you
record,
sent me.
though.
I
love that record.
That record's
Hell
dope.
of a writer.
I wish I would have. That's one
is
of the records I wish I would have been
There's
on.
something of the Realist.
Yes.
With the homies, yeah. That was a dope
Shout
record,
out to
man.
Ryan the Realist, man.
Yeah.
Have it all. But we going to play some of their music real quick because there's a lot of music
Sunday.
they got. We're going to talk more about their stuff and the stuff that they got coming out. We're going to try to get this track that Brandon about to email me. But this is the Vibe on Air. Mr. Deeds, the open motherfucking mic king. Yeah.
This sounds like some old.
What's up with you? How you doing? This is your player, Joey's Hotline, an unknown celebrity, and you're tuning in right now to thevibeonair.com. Keep it here, man.
Nothing wrong with wanting more life. This the type of shit that keeps me up like all night. Nothing wrong with wanting more life. This the type of shit that keeps me up like all night. Choose life.
I always want a little more. I always want a little more. Goddamn, through the city rolling hella slow. I'm just looking for a little more. I am nothing wrong with a little more. You should really want a little more. Goddamn, if you looking for a little more, you ain't really gotta look no more. I always want a little more. I always want a little more. Goddamn, through the city rolling hella slow. I'm just looking for a little more. I am nothing wrong with a little more. You should really want a little more. Goddamn, if you looking for a little more, you ain't really gotta look no more. I am. I had to find me a way, smoke every day to stay sane. Closer to me, only see my progression and change. more. I'ma always want a little more. Goddamn, through the city rolling hella slow. I'm just looking for a little more. I ain't nothing wrong with a little more. You should really want a little more. Goddamn, if you looking for a little more, you ain't really gotta look no more. I'ma always want a little more. I'ma always want a little more. Goddamn, through the city rolling hella slow. I'm just looking for a little more. I ain't nothing wrong with a little more. You should really want a little more. Goddamn, if you looking for a little more, you ain't really gotta look no more. It's always more where it comes from. Yeah, it's there if you want it, yeah. Why you wondering why? At night it's on your mind.
Nothing wrong with wanting more life. It's the type of shit that keeps me up like all night. Nothing wrong with wanting more life. This the type of shit that keeps me up like all night. Choose life, choose life.
Hopped off a flight, coming in off the road. I was out doing shows. You. Even when I'm home, I'm always here on the go. Even when you don't know, it's for you. You say to me the time is more. Oh, but I get caught up working every time. When you hit up my line, I don't answer 'cause I'm busy. I need you to hear me. For a long time, baby. See you in my life. See you in my life, baby. I don't wanna lose you. Yeah. I know you bring me into this. I wish I love you.
What's up, bro?
Hey, bro. I need you to come down here, man. Like, we can't find your vocals. I don't know what happened. Yeah, we need you down here like ASAP, though.
In the studio, working on these songs. Sometimes I wanna be home, touching you. Trying to get a placement, working out of a basement. Hey, we gon' be famous. Gotta do what I gotta do. Hey. Ooh. But I get caught up working every time. And when you hit up my line, I don't answer 'cause I'm busy. Hey. I need you to hear me. Hey. I've been loving you, babe. Long time. See you in my
y'all gon' fight. Didn't have a sense of direction. You, and this music's my greatest blessing. You are, and I know 'cause I'm in love with you. Told the world that I'm in love with you. I'll send every flower to your job. Love on you every hour, and it won't stop. You know that I'm in love with you. Told the world that I'm in love with you. Yeah, your daughter, like she was damn mine. And we gon' struggle, but we hustle every damn time. You had my back and gave me confidence to damn shine. My baby love me, didn't know 'cause of my damn pride. Yeah, cause of my past, never had something that I wanted to last. No, without you, feel weak, babe. Can't eat, babe. Can't sleep, babe. They say home is where the heart is, and your home is where it all started. For your love, and baby girl, I do anything. Still got plans, I wanna marry you by your ring. Yeah. And this music's my greatest blessing. You are, and I know 'cause I'm in love with you. Told the world that I'm in love with you. I'll send every flower to your job. Love on you every hour, baby, won't stop. You know that I'm in love with you. Told the world that I'm in love with you. What you need,
We doing the extra long music version today because they got so much music. We got to play all that shit. Dre Walton, B. Landrum. This Dre Walton, 1116. We're gonna hop into some duet, some new exclusive stuff from Dre Walton and Brandon Landrum right after this. The Vibe on Air.
For real. So this is it? So you really about to bounce? Okay. You will be back. And who is this? Man, come on. God. We really doing this, man? For real. Man, come on, man. Both y'all gonna look at me? For real. Right now. Right now, after everything. Come on, man. Mo. Mo.
Dre Walton, yeah. Knew we were meant to be together. Didn't know it didn't mean forever. Should've something someone made up forever now. I'll make me say. Used to be down for whatever. Hold each other down, do whatever.
Brand new banger.
Crazy, caught a case for you. I didn't do hot brain for you. Let me show you what heartbreak could do, yeah. Every time she called, you said she wasn't your friend. What else? How you let it just come and fuck with the plan. Oh, yeah. Now I'm making music, spinning fucks up the things. Your girlfriend knows I'm a heck of a man. I admit my heart turned colder. Only call when you think it hang me the shoulder. Girl, I done told you what I won't go for. First out of trouble, it was nice to know you. You told me, wouldn't see me in the streets. Then you took your beat, called the police. On me, big please. So I got rolling. Got me rolling up.
Got me pulling up. Got me pulling up. Yeah, singers gotta stop. Ay, cause it's getting too hot.
Stay on my grind, I don't know how to stop. I get it, this might be too much for you. But I gotta do what I gotta do. What you wanted from me? Me, yeah.
Me, yeah.
I was not trying to be.
Brand new banger.
I just want you to be. What you wanted from me, baby.
Yeah.
All I wanna be is till the wheels fall off. All I wanna be is till the wheels fall off. I just want you to be, yeah. What you wanted from me, baby.
Let's go, babe. The season's here again, but out here it don't feel like it used to. Everything moving so fast, it's just not what I used to. I know we haven't talked in a while, and I'm wondering how. I know we've been working a lot, but all I think about the presents wrapped under the tree. All the decorations and the joy that they bring. Lights over houses everywhere. I'm coming home for Christmas. I just wanna be where I think about. Sunny rainbows sparkling at Christmas time. Full family, no misery at Christmas time. Telling no stories, sweet, sweet memories. Yeah. Sharing love and sharing life at Christmas time. 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 Sharing love and sharing life. At Christmas time. Sleigh bells ringing like you're listening. See the smiling faces of our children. Feel the love in the air tonight. Home, joy, and peace. What Christmas means to me, I want you here to see when I think about all the presents wrapped under the tree, all the decorations and the joy that they bring. Oh, lights over houses everywhere, over houses everywhere. I'm coming home for Christmas. I just wanna be where I think about. Oh, at Christmas time. No misery at Christmas time. Yeah. Sharing love and sharing life at Christmas time. Oh, at Christmas time. Oh, at Christmas time. Hey, at Christmas time. Sharing love and sharing life. At Christmas time, chestnuts roasting, people singing, children laughing. 'Tis the season, our hearts intertwined as one. If I could have one gift, you are all I want. When I think about at Christmas time.
say Dre Walton, before I start the music, Dre Walton is about to make a grievous error. He's about to make a grievous error, so let's stop him now. It's the vibe on there. Mr. D's Open Mic King. I was about to go to a parental discretion advised part of this one because Dre be on some track. Hey, sing to the track real quick. See what y'all can put together. Singing the vibe on air real quick. Let's go.
It's the vibe on air. Vibe on air. Vibe on air.
It's the vibe on air. It's the vibe on air.
Oh,
It's the vibe on air.
vibe on air.
It's the vibe on air. It's the vibe on air.
Give me a harmony. Can y'all harmonize?
I mean, we can't.
It's the vibe on air.
It's the vibe on
It's the vibe on air. It's the vibe on air.
Yo, here, baby, you know to meet us right there.
It's the vibe on air.
Baby, you know just to meet us right there.
Hey.
You know just to meet us right there.
This is so
The
random.
vibe
I
on
love
there.
it.
It's the vibe on there.
To D's.
on air.
To the vibe on air.
Oh, that was a good one. To the
That was.
To R&B.
ended it.
Oh,
To
man.
R&B.
Hold on, wait a
Keeping
minute.
it
It's the
loving.
vibe on.
No.
This thing, man.
Okay.
It's the vibe on there. Mr. D's Open Mic King. Kicking with Brandon Landrum and Dre Walton. And I mean, yeah, we during the break, of course, we kicking it like we ain't like
sure.
we ain't new to each other or anything. We do this shit.
Yes, sir.
But y'all presented that new track, and y'all know y'all love music because all y'all kept doing is talking. Y'all singing each other parts, and y'all just singing over yourself like it's new, like it's brand new. So you could tell that this is really y'all passion.
Yeah, man.
And I brought y'all on the mic at one point and brought y'all on camera while I was singing y'all own song, and then the hits that came up was
Catching
like
the
crazy.
vibe.
Yeah, everybody was like, look, Nate Ford hit me up on here. What did he say? Is he standing up in the video? It's dope. He's talking about
I'm
you.
punching Nate in his throat.
Shout out to Nate, man.
Shout out to my cousin.
Shout out to Nate
My
Ford.
big cuz. We blood family.
They blood too.
He drives me completely nuts.
Nate, the only nigga that make dark skinned niggas look light skinned.
Oh, he gonna come with these. He gonna pull up.
I
Nate,
know.
just
Hey,
so you know, I didn't
hey,
say that.
Hey, Nate, you my nigga though, man. Do some push ups and leave me alone. But no, I mean
Just
for
so
real,
you
like.
know.
Y'all like you people when I put that up, people can see the passion that y'all have for y'all stuff, and y'all sit up and do y'all have big writing sessions? Like, do you get with other musicians? Y'all just sit up and say, let's just write a bunch of shit and see what we come up with.
That's what we did together when we came up with the joints that we was writing that we gonna put out next year.
How they say in New York, I put some mad ism in the air.
Yeah, you know what, bro? We just start playing the tracks, sipping, and going forward. Like, hey, what vibe you feel from this?
Yeah.
Right.
And we didn't force nothing. Stuff that we was like, oh, let's play another track. You know what I'm saying?
But it was a very I would feel like it was a very significant turning point in the both of our lives, and we didn't know what it was at the point where it was when we was writing these records. We didn't know a year and a half later we would be who and where we are.
Okay.
After writing those records. I can honestly say that. And that's not to say, that's not no shade to anyone else, but when I look at R&B artists in the city and I know the history and the culture from Gerald to Avant to the Ohio Players to Minute Lars to the Rude Boys, Brandon Landrum and Dre Walton fit there. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we fit, it's because we carry the culture and we care about it. We have a passion for it. It's not something that we pick up and put down. Every morning that Brandon wakes up, I know my boy is Brandon Landrum. I can call him and get advice from him about music at 6:45, 7 in the morning.
We talk about life.
You know what I'm saying? Or we could flip it, and like he said, we could talk about life. And that's how I know that B takes it serious as I do. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when you see someone passionate like that, putting out great projects, you got to stand behind that at one point. You know what I'm saying?
I have had two different people on my show, Eric Nolan and Jay Sean Champion.
Shout out to both of them.
Both of them, man.
Both
of them.
Pioneers.
Of course, pioneers.
Jay Sean is
Pioneers.
Big,
and
bro.
I've asked them both the same question, and I'm gonna ask y'all the same question in a second. But I want to tell y'all what I've always thought when they said it. I asked Jay Sean and Eric both the same thing. Who do y'all think is really next out of Cleveland, for real? And most of the time in my head, I kept thinking it was him. Because I know you and Jay Sean was at one point. Y'all was real cool. Every time I
still are. That's
and
why,
that's your dude. And you're always around Eric.
Yeah.
I don't want to call Eric by his real nickname, but but both of them had a different answer. They said Dre Walton.
Because he
Eric,
I agree. I agree.
And other people I've asked outside of the show even said the same thing. Yo, Dre Walton next. Dre Walton next. And it's
I co-sign that.
Right. And I asked them all the same thing. Why? And they said it's just his presence and for your sound
it's
and
those intangibles, man.
Them intangibles. That's a word that came out a lot.
Intangibles.
But if I can like just speak on that, shout out to Jay Sean and shout out to Eric Nolan. In the most humble way possible, and this is me just being real. I will always go back, and I believe in this because where I'm from. Shout out to my hood, Kinsman. Like I believe in paying
Killer
respect.
County.
You feel me? So there would be no Dre Walton if there was no Frank West and Brandon Landrum. Let's get that out the way first. So I don't want nobody to ever try to put us against each other. Don't never try to put me and my boy against each other.
Oh no, it's not about that.
No, I'm not saying that it is these. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying,
but
just
Cass
like
would do that.
Cass will do that. It's been done, and
yeah.
it's the Cleveland thing. But just
Matter of
know,
fact, I remember before
Crab in the barrel
before
thing.
me and Dre even met each other, we had a mutual friend who this actually showed me. Yeah, I got an artist I'm working with who I want you to meet, but he dating this chick that you used to mess with. If anybody know me,
that's exactly.
Anybody who know me knows that I don't care about stuff like that.
That's exactly how it went.
If I used to mess with her, whatever happened.
And before the call was
we
made,
don't have no bad blood.
And before the call was even made to him about
that's a
I
silliest,
said I didn't give a damn. I just needed to know who
that's
my
the
boy
silliest.
was.
Let me be frank with y'all. That's some hoe shit. That's some hoe shit. When somebody come at you and say, "Oh yeah, he used to bang your girl," if that was the case, nigga. That's most of Cleveland with me.
I don't think it was. I don't know.
That's most of Cleveland with me because I done hit them all.
Oh,
and the thing is, I don't think that person had any ill intention, but I think they wanted to gauge. I don't think they had any ill.
They wanted to start it negatively when you come to somebody like that. That was some negative bullshit. That was some shit that intentionally to try to do some shit outside of the positive
exactly.
vibe.
You know what time it is.
Come on, man.
To her credit.
Oh, it's okay. That tells you a lot
Yes,
there too.
She's a solid,
I was just about to say that.
but she right.
That tells you a lot right there.
I think she was gauging, just gauging my manhood to see if that was gonna be an issue for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because some cats are suckers like that.
But see, Brandon always know how to put a positive twist on shit because Brandon is the king of positivity.
I'm all about positive energy.
Brandon, if I told him, like, man, this nigga stabbed that nigga 20 times, he was like, well, he might have been stabbing him just to get the bad shit out of him. He just want to help him get out of it. Because back in the day, barbers used to cut you so you bleed the bad shit out. Maybe he was trying to be a barber. It's like, nigga, he killed that nigga.
But it was something that was necessary because how me and Dre responded to it, we knew what type of people we were.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It was never an issue.
Right.
After he stopped dealing with her, of course we compare stories. Hey, did she? No, just playing. But no.
I mean, it's just one of them things to where
it's Cleveland. Everybody
It's
smashed
Cleveland.
everybody
Right.
in Cleveland.
And really, that's what it is. Cleveland. Everybody think Cleveland a big town, but this is really
It's small.
If
Yeah,
it was
it's a
Elyria,
small
it'd be
city.
worse.
It's a small city. So I mean, I appreciate the next up cosign. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm just working hard, man. I just want to feed my family and get my mama to start working, bro.
By the
My
way,
mama's still working, bro. Shout out to my mama. She go to work every morning, bro. My mom still works. So until my mom not working for real, on the real, I'm not nobody's best. I'm not the best this. I'm not the best nothing because I'm gonna tell you one thing that Cleveland don't do. And that's anybody. I'm gonna tell you one thing that Cleveland don't do. They don't stand behind the artist until the artist get bubbled.
Exactly, man.
So if I'm the best, show me I'm the best. Play my music. Play my music every day. You feel me? You know me. You follow me on Facebook. You follow me on Instagram. You follow me on Twitter. But you won't play my jams. You know me personally, but you won't play my jams. I don't think that's real. Shout out to anyone who's ever played a Dre Walton record.
And that's the reason why I created this platform, for the fact that I know a lot of you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Literally. I've dealt with y'all, and I know, it's a platform because, everybody put their music on YouTube. But how many people is really looking, let me look up Dre Walton.
Yeah.
Not everybody is.
Yeah.
I want to have it where it could be a weekly thing, play y'all videos. And I try to keep a rotation of certain people and certain things.
Like, you can't, there's no way, B's record that you just played shouldn't be in the R&B rotation, the R&B playlist that we listen to on a regular basis.
Right.
I go to my R&B playlist on Spotify. I can't find no Dre Walton. I can't find no Brandon Landrum. And you know why? It's not because we're not putting the work in. It's because the people are not standing behind it. Because let a rapper from Cleveland drop. You feel me?
Right.
And watch how they streams and shit blow up.
Right.
But let an R&B artist from the city drop. And it's slept on.
Until he go nationwide.
Yeah, until he go nationwide. You know what I'm saying? Because, shout out to Frank West. You feel me?
Right.
They gave Frank his flowers while he was here, but it took Frank to go to the A.
Right, exactly. Same thing with
Get
Don
on the
King.
Voice.
Same thing with Don King.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he came back, and every radio station wanted to interview Frank. Why wasn't y'all interviewing this man before he
was
left?
here.
Right.
Yeah.
Why?
Same thing with Machine Gun Kelly, even though that's an R&B
Straight
hip-hop
up,
thing.
yeah.
But look,
The same thing. It is the same
one of the
thing.
funniest dudes in Cleveland, D Hawk.
Yeah.
He actually made a video about that where he was going to, when he went up to
he
Tino's.
keep going viral. D Hawk goes viral.
But he made a video
weekly.
about this whole thing where he was like, he walked up to the boys like, yeah, man, I'm trying to work on some stuff, man. We ain't messing with you. You local, dude. Then all of a sudden he got a letter in the mail saying that he got a deal with something. He was like, oh, I got a deal. Next thing you know, he getting a call. Yeah, man, we've been supporting you. You know,
That's
all of a
how
sudden
it is, though.
now you support
But
me.
no, I'm gonna tell you.
That's
Soon
stupid.
as you get some that shade, everybody want to do a record with you. But guess what? They don't want to pay you. They don't want to show you no love.
Nate
They
said
don't wanna...
punch her in the throat.
Nate. My cousin crazy.
I just feel like,
But
honestly, go ahead.
Let me go back to one of the things you said before I lose the point. You just, you made a good point about this too, because people don't want to deal with you until you are doing something.
Yeah.
And you could be out here grinding like you and Brandon are doing. And literally, and people recognize Brandon. That's like, I always tell people when I go out, I shake more hands than Obama. Everybody recognizes me. I'm not really doing nothing. I'm just funny as hell. But Brandon go out here and he work hard. You go out there and work hard, and people recognize you, but they're not really recognizing y'all like they should.
No, they're not.
And it's
why? Because they see B because B grew up in Cleveland.
Right.
I grew up in Cleveland, so they see Brandon as Brandon. Oh, that's Brandon. That's Lil B.
Right.
That's Lil B that went to such and such school.
Exactly. And
that's Dre. He
that's
was the kid.
problem.
Oh, Dre. That's Dre. He be
you
singing.
D's from Glenville. You skinny little D's from Glenville.
So when people feel like they know you, they don't feel like they gotta pay you for nothing. They don't feel like they gotta pay to get into
nigga,
nothing.
it's me. It's
they don't
me.
Feel, you know what I'm saying? But it's like,
And
but
what's
you will
crazy-
pay for somebody that you don't know,
Right.
Who will give you half a goddamn show.
Like I've never had that mentality. Everywhere I go, I expect to pay to get in, or I don't come. You
That's
know what
what I
I'm saying?
do.
I support events, and you know what I'm saying.
Listen.
And support is monetary.
I saw a club. I saw a club here, and B can attest to this. A club here. We basically, you know what I'm saying, turned them up a little bit one of their nights. And when it came down to us coming to the door, it was like, oh, y'all gotta pay.
What?
We gotta pay. But when this night start popping, y'all was on our line saying, hey, can y'all come out and, you know what I'm saying, goddamn, and we did just that, if I may say.
Right.
We did just that. Made the night pop. You feel what I'm saying? But we was treated as locals. And the people who came from out of town got the red carpet treatment. You know what I'm saying? And I fought for that.
But it's also on the other end of that too, where you got some artists out here who are, they trying to do their thing and they really ain't got the same following and everything, but they get a little buzz and then they turn arrogant.
That's just because of what you
Some
think,
people,
B?
I think some people can't handle the attention. One thing I learned very early in this is that kind of attention is fleeting. One day one day you up, and them same people, they did it to Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They threw a parade for Jesus rode through town.
They did it to Barack too.
You know what I'm saying?
But what about the ones though that ain't
crucified
Jesus
him.
like that? They just I don't worry. I'm booked though. I'm doing my thing, man. And they ain't really doing nothing. They ain't really doing nothing.
They don't.
They still catching the bus to gigs.
They don't understand.
They still, and they not humble though. That's the thing. It's a difference between like, and I hate to say this, and I hate to keep not dropping his name, but he one of the dopest dudes out here. Walt Barnes Jr. Worked with him for years. Walt's one of the most humble dudes I know, and he doing major stuff. And I'm not gonna throw out his accolades, but he comes to Cleveland and do these gigs for like this amount and this amount when he doing. You know
why?
He loves music.
Because he loves the music.
He loves music.
It ain't about the dollar to him. Yeah. It's about the music.
It's about the music, and that's exactly what it is.
And but you know what?
He's
to get to that point,
shout out to Walt, man. That's another big bro.
Shout out to bro.
Shout out to Walt. By the way, catch us at Chicoya on December 20th. The band with no name doing a reunion at Chicoya on December 20th with Cool TLC, Mr. D's.
Y'all brought my dude TLC out of retirement.
Shout out to TLC, man.
He ain't even retired. What y'all thought TLC retired? Cause he
I mean, I didn't say no.
He
I
ugly,
didn't say
but
that.
he ain't done.
But y'all retired y'all whole situation together.
Yeah, well, we did.
Yeah,
kinda,
that's what I'm saying. Y'all
kinda. No, we didn't, because you came on after you left.
Oh, but see, and when the last time we did that?
I'ma just say this.
yeah.
I'ma just say
It's
this.
a reunion it's a reunion.
I'ma touch on this, and then I'm not gonna have too much more to say. I just want the city, just to start respecting the artists that you see grinding, spending their hard-earned money to make sure y'all got good product.
We
good
need some
videos to view, good music to listen to. Like, play them. Just like you'll play a Cardi record, just like you'll play a Daniel Caesar record, we got good records too.
Ray Jr. is not the only artist out in Cleveland right now. It's a lot of artists. Respect all these artists that's out here doing their thing and trying to put on for the city. Support live entertainment. Support every artist doing something. That, especially if they grinding and they are talented. If
out there.
If they not talented, I can't tell you what to do
that's
about
why I
it.
said everybody who doing their thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be doing it and not be good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you got somebody like a Brandon Landrum, like, support B.
Yeah.
Support B Landrum. Support Mr. D. Support Dre Ward. Support Frank West.
That's love.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Support these people who out here really, you know what I'm saying, using this and making a lifestyle out of it.
I got to make a joke about something, too. It was one day we was at a spot, and there's somebody got on the mic and was like, we got Dre Walton in the house, and everybody, whoa. We got Frank West over here. Yeah. We got Mr. D's in the building.
Who?
It was like, it's no applause for me. They said Dre Walton. Ah!
Don't y'all ever do my dude like that.
But they like, we got Mr. D's. They was like, huh?
Look,
Mr. Who?
And you probably had bonds on every one of them niggas in there.
Yeah, he did.
I probably the right.
They got nervous. They got nervous when they said your name came across somebody. Said,
Man, I owe him some money.
Oh, man.
I gotta get that rich. I gotta get that rich to me.
He got a warrant.
I gotta get
my
that to
cousin.
him.
I need to get that to
I need
him.
to get that to him.
Sneak out the back.
Hey, but look, we having fun right now, and I appreciate y'all being here. And we not done yet, but it's about that time.
It's about that time, man.
It's about that time.
You ain't gotta play it tonight, but I sent you one.
Nope.
What called Watch It Fall?
Nope. It's about that time to play America's favorite game show. What does it mean? What does it mean? This is the game show where you have to define slang words into regular ass English.
You gotta play?
You have to play, and you're playing against each other. Now, the rules are very simple. Brandon, you've been here, so you've seen this before.
Mm-hmm.
Dre, you have not. So here are the rules. We're going to define words into regular English as if you were speaking to a white person. You cannot use slang to define slang. You cannot use the word to define itself.
Okay.
If you get the answer correct-ish, then you will get.
Okay.
If you get the answer a little bit better, then you will get.
That's hot.
If you get the answer all the way right.
Excellent.
If you get the answer wrong, if you really fuck up the answer, if you just say some random dumb shit.
Damn, you got too many sounds, bro. God, you should have 3 sounds for one question, bro. A good, a bad, and a ugly.
I've been here before, bro. Thank you for telling me what I already know.
Yeah,
this is grown.
Don't tell them how to do his show.
This is grown, bro.
That's
and of course,
you started at the karaoke.
And of course, Dre Walton,
I said about a commercial break.
you will be timed. Are you, Dre Walton, Brandon Landrum, ready to play?
I'm ready.
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Mean. I'm going into my game show voice now. Starting with Dre Walton. Your word is tea. Tea.
Meaning a substance you can drink that allows you to be comfortable and meditate.
Before I press the button, we are talking about slang words, just so you know.
I have to say a slang word. I have to say a slang word.
No, you have to define the slang definition of tea, not the actual definition of tea.
Oh, I thought you said it in a white
It's too
people
late
voice.
now. You've already lost that one. Brandon, you can take this point.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Is it time for the timer? I don't get timed.
No, you're
Okay,
taking
okay,
the point.
T. New information.
Oh, you a motherfucker.
T is defined as new information that is someone else's business that you are sharing among friends.
Gotcha.
That is correct, Brandon Landrum. That is
Okay,
correct.
okay.
Or you could have simply said gossip.
Okay.
Gossip. Yeah, I could have said gossip.
It is
Okay.
gossip, like
Okay.
spilling the tea.
Okay. Got you.
Brandon Landrum, this is officially your turn now, so you will get the timer.
Okay.
Your word is, let me find a good one for you, because you've done this shit before.
Uh-oh.
Your word is, Brandon Landrum, what is 12? 12.
12 is a slang term used to describe people who work in the law enforcement field.
Be on the fucking road.
That is correct. Or you could simply say police. Don't try too hard.
I was going
Be on the road.
I was going too deep.
He knew who it was. Fuck 12. While we at it.
Fuck them.
Come on, man.
Fuck 12.
Because not
All police are bad.
No, they are not. I'm not a cop either. I'm a bondsman. But Dre, Wizzy Walt.
All right, I'm ready now.
Your word, sir.
I'm ready now.
Your word is bando. Bando.
A place where people congregate to sell things in the hood.
I don't know if that is correct. I'm not going to give you the all the way bad one, but that is not correct. That is not
I've
correct.
been in the bando.
It's somewhat correct, but not all the way.
I've been in the bando before. I've slept
But
in one.
right, but you didn't give the right answer. Brandon Landrum, would you like to take this one?
Sure, I'll take this one.
Uh-oh.
What is a bando?
A abandoned building where people come to congregate and sell drugs.
That is correct.
And
It is
we-
a bed.
Hey, that's
it is an
crazy.
abandoned
And
building.
weapons.
An abandoned
abandoned-
building. You don't have to sell drugs there. It's just an abandoned building
weapons.
that sometimes people do sell drugs out of.
He said in weapons.
Drugs and firearms.
And firearms. East Cleveland.
Oh, God. Bando City.
Dre. No, it's your turn, Brandon. Brandon Landrizzle for shizzle.
Oh, God.
Your word is scant. Scant.
Scant is defined as a word that, oh, that's a tough one. How do I say this? Oh, man.
Dre water pass it, pop. Drake.
Scant.
I know it. Pass it.
You gotta get it wrong first, sir.
I got it wrong because I didn't get nothing out.
Did you answer?
No, I didn't.
That doesn't matter. We'll let you go past the time. We always let go past the time.
Okay, I got to try it. Scant. I can only think of other slang where I want to say shady, but shady, I can't.
And you can't use slang words.
I know. I
So
can't
that
think
is
Oh man.
Dre Walt. On.
Manipulative. Lying.
Oh, damn. I'm going to pour my drink in the wrong cup. I gotta boil it.
Manipulative. Lying. And just sneaky.
That is correct, Dre Walton's son. Or you could have said scandalous.
Scandalous.
Because I know a lot of scant ass.
dirty ass, right, trifling ass, biatches.
Hey, y'all too vulgar, bro. Y'all funny, man. I love this. This is a great moment.
Dre Walton,
Yes, sir. I'm up at bat.
your word is hangry. Hangry.
Hungry and angry.
Excellent.
That is correct, sir. Hungry and angry. Hungry and angry. You need to get yourself a Snickers, bitch. Brandon Lily Landrum. Your word is op. Op.
Another term used to describe people of the law enforcement.
No.
In most cases, undercover.
Judges.
I was wrong.
He was right.
No, he's wrong.
Man, no.
They're not. That's not correct. Would you like to try it, Dre Walton?
Yes.
Walton's family.
Yes.
What is it?
The opposition. The enemy.
Slightly enough, that is close to being right, so I will give it to you. But but the answer is a snitch.
Snitch is a slang term.
But a
that you
snitch.
cannot
Hold
use
on,
to
where
But
define.
you
I can. It is a person who tells on
Where
you.
you get that definition from? Hold on.
You a
said
snitch.
op.
You a op. A operative.
I've got something for the operatives.
Look it up.
I got something for B said I got something for the operatives.
Brandon
B popping
Alexander Leviathan.
shit. B running shit over in
Your
Mustang.
word is face card. No, that's actually Dre Walton term. Because Dre just took this one.
Okay.
Dre Walton, your word is face card, motherfucker.
Your ID without your ID. Your face, basically. You gotta be well known. If you're not well known, you ain't got no face card.
Oh, wait, that's good. He got that right, bitch. Yes, that's correct.
Oh wow!
Excellent.
Wow, that was heavy.
Because he's the only one that actually got it right since I had that word. Nobody ever gets it right. So Dre Walton got that right.
I was
That is
definitely
correct.
about to get that wrong.
Dre Walton, that is correct.
I'm glad.
Brandon Diddly Landrum.
Hello.
Your word is
Dang, this was a little bit.
finesse. Finesse.
Finesse, a word to describe dishonest behavior, manipulating a situation for your benefit.
I'm glad you finally cleared it up. That is correct. To manipulate the situation.
For your benefit.
I finessed you. Remember R. Kelly did that video, the punk ass video after he got caught on they did the whole thing about him. He had a video like, see, I got paid from that. See, I finessed y'all. And he lied because he didn't get paid. Now he in jail. Dre.
Yeah.
Dre the Waltons.
Oh, yeah. Why you hurt me, Santa?
Damn. I don't know what that came from. But
Why you hurt me, Santa? Why you hurt me?
your word is ratchet. Ratchet.
Ghetto.
That is slang.
Oh. Uneducated.
I'm going to have to say the nay-no, my brother. That's the nay-no. It is not anyone who's uneducated because you could be educated and ratchet too. But Brandon Bronson's brother, what is your definition?
Shout out to Bronson. What's up, bro? Ratchet is a word used to describe a person exemplifying disorderly behavior, disrespectful behavior, and loose morals.
You a dictionary, nigga. God damn, nigga. You a dictionary.
Heights High School.
Don't do me like that. Go Raiders.
Excellent.
Shaker Raiders, go.
That is correct. Or you consider a person of dubious distinction.
Dre said that.
I went to
man with the
Glenville and I could give you a better definition. It's a person of dubious distinction.
of dubious distinction. Okay.
Doobie means smoking weed.
I said dubious. First of all, motherfucker,
I was
dubious.
just making sure. I was about to say fire it up.
Dre, you about to get
For an
some-
extra point, and this is up for grabs for anyone.
them backwoods now.
Yeah.
What is the real word that ratchet comes from? Ratchet. Where's the real word that ratchet come from? Because ratchet is not the actual word they were trying to say.
Wow.
Dre just burped on camera, by the way.
That's a tough one.
I didn't know that was me. My bad.
I respect that you did it that way, though, bro.
He did look. He looked over there.
Cause Dre said somebody burped earlier. It smelled like bologna.
It was Dre.
No, that was D.
No, my shit.
He got that brew over there too,
That
drinking
brew,
them Coronis.
that brew with that chicken.
Yeah,
Get in.
They do chicken right. But what's the answer? Anybody get it?
I don't know, man.
I'll give you two.
I'm
'cause
excited. I definitely want to know though.
The word is wretched.
Oh, wretched. They were trying to say
WRETCHED. They were saying wretched.
Oh.
She's wretched. She's wretched. But you know they had that Louisiana accent because they were from Louisiana. They were saying
trying to say wretched.
Wretched. Even if you listen to Lil Wayne
Like
when he
you-
said she's wretched and she's bougie. She's wretched. That's where the word come from. Wretched.
So they were trying to say they was.
Well, they said Mr. D's is who you need.
For your education. Who's next?
Don't find his work for me.
Dre.
It's my turn, I think.
Okay.
Oh, it's B. Landrum turn, my boy.
B. Damn baby. Your word
B baby
is jonesing. Jonesing.
Jonesing. Words that you describe a hunger or a thirst for
Excellent.
That is correct. That is correct.
Yes.
That is correct. One more for Dre. Wiggity, wiggity, wiggity.
Oh.
That nigga be singing loud.
A-I-L.
Dre from Power. Your word.
No, I'd never be Dre from Power. You would never.
Shit,
put
Dre
that
from
on
Power
me.
is smartest motherfucker.
Dre
though.
from Power
He's
is a
still
snitch.
living. Yeah,
I'm
he's
not
a snitch.
no
He's
snitch.
a snitch now.
No,
I give you that.
nah,
You right about
nah,
that.
nah,
He's a
how I'm
snitch.
rocking, you dig?
He's a snitch, but he do it for his daughter. But nobody care.
Fuck them kids.
Oh, wait, let me hit the air horn on that one.
You can't say that.
Hello?
You can't say fuck somebody kids.
Shout out to
nah.
Melody Rain, my daughter on the way.
I'm about to say, clean that up, nigga.
But your word,
And I'm the uncle.
your word, young fuck them kids
Uncle B.
is.
Yeah.
I forgot the word. Oh, all right, bromance.
Bromance. I'm not answering that.
What's wrong with that word? You not gonna answer it all? Brandon.
I was about to say the wrong thing, so I ain't gonna answer that either. I'm gonna. You said, bro, man. I said,
Romance.
I said, gay. No, I'm just playing.
No.
Yeah,
I was just playing. No, I'm just
I
playing. I'm
can't
kidding.
answer that. Yeah. Shout out to Mr. D's for having us though tonight.
It ain't. Hold on, let me finish. But bromance is not.
I'm fucking with you.
It don't have nothing to do with no gay shit. Because a bromance is just a close friendship between two friends who are not fucking.
No,
It's bromance.
nah, you
if
can't
if,
put
if
no-
they're gay, they're just gay.
Listen to the name of that though.
He just- it's-
Bromance. It's a white thing, though. It's more than a white thing than a black
Yeah.
thing.
It's too
black.
heavy. Yeah,
But it's not.
heavy.
It's not. It's not a romantic
I
thing.
get what you're saying.
I feel what you said.
But
The
I'm
actual
not with it.
definition of bromance is that two buddies who kick it more than they kick it with anybody else. They kick it with their homeboy.
I
a lot.
don't got that.
Some people do. Some people do.
You got a bro, man.
And it's my dog.
No, I don't.
It's
I
my
don't, I don't
dog,
kick it with
man.
nobody. I'm a solo man.
So,
Yeah.
slow man.
I'm a romance.
I'm a whole man by myself.
Homance.
I'm on a slow man. Woo.
Come on, falsetto.
But let's go.
Hit that, didn't he?
Falsetto, baby.
Thank you.
Couldn't you say? Hey, hit that joint for real though.
Thank you. I got two talented niggas that I can just say.
Play another slow jam. This time make it sweet. A slow jam for my baby, baby. Yeah.
But
I'm dying right now.
It's time for the percolator. Time for the percolator.
this is the part of the show
Speaking of percolator.
where these are your last last words.
All right.
You're gonna get 4 words.
Last
apiece.
words.
And you have to get them right. If you don't get them right, if you get them right, you win the game. If you get them wrong, we're gonna bury you in the backyard.
Oh no, don't do that.
You're a dead man. Are you ready for your last words?
This microphone smell like ass.
Last words.
It smells like your beard.
I don't have a beard.
I know, because it's left in your house somewhere.
There's a spray for that. You can,
Let's go.
microphones.
Started with Dre No Beard Walton.
Big Dre Walton, yeah.
It's Anthony Hamilton Beard Walton.
Anthony Hamilton Hair Deeds.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm older than you and your forehead way back. We're not finna start. Your word, Dre Walton, is Molly. Molly.
Molly is a drug used to turn up.
I would like the answer if you didn't use slang in it. That is incorrect. Brandon, would you like to take the word?
Working. Yes. Sorry about that. Molly.
Molly.
What is this, Molly?
A recreational drug used by people on a recreational drug used by people of a certain status or tax bracket that allows them to party and that allows them to free themselves in a way that they normally wouldn't.
You know I'm an instructor. I got to pause because I'm an instructor, and I get people in my class that try to add a whole bunch of words to make their answer right and make it sound good, and it still be wrong. That's Brandon.
It's a recreational party drug.
It's a recreational methamphetamine.
It's still a party drug.
That's almost the same quality as crack. You both got it wrong because you wanted to say recreational party drug. It don't have to do with status. It's just niggas want to get high.
Oh, man.
And who don't like getting high?
I like getting high.
I like getting high too.
But what's the next word, man? y'all gonna be
Merry Christmas from
randomly singing
The Temptations.
Y'all
Holy night. Shepherd's queen.
This nigga here.
All right, let's go.
All right, Brandon Landrum.
fried.
Brandon Landrum.
I'm ready.
Brandon Landrum.
He hit the gas, y'all.
Your word is jug. Jug.
I don't know how to put that in words. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, jug is the way you're moving. It's moving in a certain way. It's how you do.
Hey, jugging is how you get that bag, man. Whatever you doing to get that bag, you gonna make the jug.
But you can't say it with
Slang
slang
words.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you one more chance to say it right.
Go ahead, cause you got it.
Jugging is how you get that money, how you make your money in any corporate world or non-corporate world.
It is the process of making money through illegal or legal means.
Illegal or legal means.
It's when you are taking a pile of work
busting a
and
jug,
breaking it down into separate work to process out in the streets. I just
Get your
bust up a
jug on.
jug.
Get your jug on.
All right.
Get it.
Dre Walton.
Another one.
Your word is
Khaled.
beat. Beat.
To fight.
That is incorrect. Brandon Landrum.
That's a tough one. Beat has a lot of meanings.
It's only one.
Beat.
It's only one. There can be only one Highlander.
Okay. To beat is to
I already know what he's about to say.
engage in sexual intercourse upon someone.
Upon someone.
He said upon someone. No. It's where you engage in sexual intercourse upon someone.
What is it?
It is wearing a woman's makeup is finally put on her face.
Man.
Her face is beat.
Man, there's so many. Man,
beat,
come
bro.
on, man.
Everybody knows
Beat,
what beat is.
beat
know
has
they
so
don't.
many.
You are the only two people that ever got that wrong on this show.
Beat has so many other slang references.
I be beating up skins. I be beating
Exactly.
up niggas. I
That's
be beating
beating up,
the
though.
block.
That's beating up.
No, it's not.
You just said beating up.
Nah,
you didn't say
I beat
skins.
Yeah, you can try to make it. You try to force that one.
He ain't forced that beating skins.
beat yams.
Beating.
Beat.
Exactly. It's beating skins. But if your
beating-
face is if a woman's face is beat,
Nigga, who
You know, we
thinking
should
about
do.
that?
We should do
well,
like
you
they do
you
with
should be
spell-
thinking about that if you're looking at your bitch in her face.
We should do like they do with spelling bees. Like, can you give me context? Can you?
Yeah,
you
for
see-
real.
I used to.
You gotta give a nigga a
But then I
context
said,
clue.
fuck that. The next word, final word for
Final
Brandon
one.
Landrum.
Final word.
The word is bet. Bet.
Bet, a word used to express that things are agreeable.
I think that was good.
That was good. I mean, it's good.
Like that.
He just got to go through this whole process of trying to use words in
You
the dictionary.
said we explained it to white people.
Right,
was
but
it.
you can just say,
Exactly.
"Oh, bet means okay." That's all it means.
Bet means also that the terms are agreeable.
Yeah, the terms are.
But guess what?
agreeable.
If the
I
terms
like
are
that.
agreeable, guess what they are?
What? Okay.
Okay. And I explained it to the white nigga.
But you know what? That was a good definition given by Brandon Landrum.
Thanks, bro.
But we have a bonus word.
Come on, bonus
Shut up and
That's why I'm
listen.
taking you to the strip club for you to tap it, bro.
Paradise. Shout out to Paradise.
The bonus word.
Yeah, bring it back, please.
Trying to go to Paradise.
They got a new spot open there, don't they?
Open it. I
Yeah.
had fun.
Check the Instagram. But the bonus word, and it's up for grabs for anybody. The word is pearl.
Pearl. To elegantly roll your blunt.
Or it could also mean to leave.
It actually can only mean one, and it's to leave. The tip at the end is called the pearl, but it means to leave. I'm about to pearl, dog. We up out this bitch. So Brandon Landrum.
He a
That's
old
old
nigga.
school.
Brandon Landrum. Brandon Landrum. Brandon
He Landrum won.
Dre said, "Oh, he
Shout
old.
out.
He old."
Shout I didn't know that. That's new to me, y'all.
But
get on my
hey,
nerves.
Shout out to B. Landrum.
Man,
that ain't
shut up, man.
it's good.
Mr. D's.
Don't throw me under the bus.
But look, I'd like to thank both of our contestants for playing America's favorite game show. What does it
mean?
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong
What
button.
does
What does it mean? What does it
What
mean?
does it mean?
None of our contestants will
What does it
receive
mean?
anything except the drinks they drank because
What
they
does
drank it off of me for free. So fuck
What
they
does it mean?
ass.
What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean?
And Dre Walton needs to just take some chill pills and relax.
You did.
But nah, look, that's just a bit of fun, man. We do on this
This
show.
is so fun, man. I swear.
It's just some fun shit to do, man.
Hey, I'm going to Tampa at 4 o'clock in the morning. Florida, y'all get ready for your boy. I'm there for a week. Let's get this work.
But look, before we even start, because I want y'all to start branding y'all shit, because we're
Okay.
gonna definitely do that. Here's one thing I do want you to do. This is something I don't know if I ever did it with you, but this is something I've been doing for a while now. I want you to both, one at a time, starting with Dre, because he's closer to the camera. Look into the camera. Look deep into the eyes of the people that are watching the show, and then we will watch the show as a rebroadcast. Look them deep in their eyes, like you're trying to hypnotize them. And I want you to tell them what you like to leave on their minds and hearts.
What I would like to leave on y'all minds and hearts, especially as we close out the new year, be thankful. Be grateful for every lesson, every blessing, every opportunity. Everything you've been through has made you who you are today. Be thankful. Always be grateful. Dream on. Ben Total.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yep.
We're going to talk about something about that in a minute. Brandon Landrum, same thing for you. Look deep into the camera. Do you need me to sit you up a little?
No, thank you.
But tell them what you would like to leave.
I'd rather you didn't touch me with those bromance hands.
Oh, bro bash hands for real. I'll bro bash your face. But tell them what you would like to leave on their minds. Ed Hart's my brother. From a shorter mother.
Yeah, in today's world, there's a lot going on. People dealing with a lot of anxiety and stresses in life. What I want you to know that is we all are purposed to do something. Sit down, dedicate some time to figuring out why you're here and what you're here for, because that'll be what makes the ultimate impact in this world. If we all here doing what we're purposed to do, the world can work like a well-oiled machine, and we got to help each other along the way in that process. Much love to you all, and see you in the new year.
That's what's up, Brandon.
Let's go, baby.
See, the purpose of me doing that is for people to get some inspiration to people. Some people are so vapid that when they do it, and I'm not talking about my guests, but I am, because I don't care. Some people only can think about themselves and promote themselves. It's the part where you promote yourself in it. Give something inspiration to the people that's trying to deal with you, and then they come back and forward more. Yeah, I want you to tell people I'm doing this and this and this. That's what we're about to do now. But say something to inspire somebody's life. That's the purpose of it. And that's what I knew that y'all both was going to do. I got a lot of people that come here, but it's a lot of people that just, be on themselves. And that's fine. If that's that's all you can offer, that's all you can offer. Yeah. But pay it forward, man. God damn.
Yeah.
That was dope, though. Give it
Encourage
up.
somebody.
But, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up to Dre Walton. The fake audience love y'all, man. The fake audience, man.
I appreciate everybody.
They paid all this money for these fake tickets.
Thank y'all.
Now, this is the part of the show where I want y'all to shoot out y'all information. Tell them, because y'all both got events coming up. I know you going out of town, but you also got some shit coming here. Tell people about y'all shit. Starting with Dre. Tell them all your shit and how they can find you and follow you.
You can follow me on Instagram at Dre Walton. That's DREWALTON.
King Dre Walton now.
King Dre Walton, yes. King Dre Walton. B had me fix that. King Dre Walton on Instagram. King Dre Walton on Twitter. Dre Walton on Facebook. December 22nd, we at the Agora for the Homegrown Holidays with iHeartMedia. Shout out to iHeart and Real 106.1, The Insomniac, and DJ Ace. And going into the New Year's, we got the new EP dropping February 14th. So just get ready for that. Me and B got some projects coming. Y'all follow our Instagrams, and yeah, we cooking, man. Been telling them, y'all having a good New Year. Y'all spread love. Goddamn, get love. Hey, been told them.
That's what's up. Brandon, shoot out your info real quick, bro.
It's your boy B Landrum, a.k.a. B Baby. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at 1B Landrum, BA_music on Snapchat. Man, we just trying to keep it moving and put on for the city, make good music and spread positive energy. Sunday, I'm rocking with the Unit Band and the Kings of R&B for a cool show. We're gonna dedicate this to ladies. We're gonna have all that good R&B, mixing in 90s, 2000s R&B, a little bit of today's music, and we just gonna party and kick it. Cause the following day I'm gonna be on a plane to Europe, and I'm gonna be getting this tour schedule is retarded, and I'm going to be I can't say retarded, but it's crazy because they about to work me, but that's what I want to do. This is what I'm born to do, so I'm ready for it.
This is something you do every year, though.
Yeah, I've been working with this company for since 2008.
Yeah, you always over there, so it's like it's not even nothing I'm excited about no more. Like, oh, Brandon about to go overseas. Fuck Brandon.
It's turned on. You're so stupid. It's turned into a time for me to be able to get away and clear my head and map out personal goals for the coming year, and so I'm looking forward to that part of it, and just collecting some beautiful energy from some dope places, Yeah,
I mean, that's cool though, because you get to go over there to Germany. I mean, I'm gonna go to Spain and everything, but you go to Germany.
Man, Spain is beautiful.
Hey, shout out to Germany.
Spain is actually more beautiful than Germany, so I'm actually trying to rub it in your face.
I was stationed over in Germany.
I will say this.
Germany,
I've been to 13 countries with this company. So we've been to Spain. I was in Palma de Mallorca, Ibiza, Indonesia, Malaysia, Switzerland, Liechtenstein, Austria, Korea, Hong Kong, China. We see some crazy stuff, man.
I've been to 5 countries on my own pocket. I don't know.
I'm glad I had to pay for it. You balling, bro.
I know, but look, I wish.
Mr. D's is who you need.
Hey, Jay, let me. Can I just sing one note?
Hey, look. Hey, Dre D's. I applaud you for that because the 1 year I thought I was gonna fly a little shorty out there. So yeah, I'm gonna fly you out there trying to flex.
Are you trying to be like that?
I was about to come down here for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? So you can see. Man, I went on Google, seen the flights. I said,
Like, bitch, you stay at home.
See,
I'm gonna email you.
I hit it back. At the end of the day, sweetheart, I'm out here to make money. I'm not getting
Get your ass a Skype
Hey,
day.
I'm
Skype day.
gonna fly you out here on Skype.
You feel me? Meet me
No,
at
but for real, being out
9:30.
there like Christmas and New Year's, man, you be wanting something.
Hey,
Somebody
man.
be there with you on that.
Hey, shout out to everybody who know how to deal with an artist. It's not
Man.
easy.
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
different.
easy, man. Shout out to y'all who hold us down.
I was working on a movie one Thanksgiving.
It doesn't matter what you was working on, D.
You look like the Little Rock.
Arkansas.
Look, but no, it was different because we drove.
Oh, you gonna join in on that, Mr. Brown?
Oh, he do. I mean,
Cora?
Is that where you at with it, Petey Pablo?
oh shit!
Is that where we at?
Take your
with it?
hat off, twist it over your head like a helicopter.
Hold on. Is that where we at?
You called a Rick Ross nigga? Brandon
I'm done.
Renzel.
Brandon Renzel Ross.
Brenzel.
Brenzel
Landry.
I'm about to go to Germany.
Oh, Brenzel Landry.
God,
I'm out in Germany.
I give up. I'm done with y'all.
Hey.
I quit.
I'm about to get some reefer, Mr. Keeler.
Oh, man. Brenzel Landry.
I fucked the German bitch. Her name was Sheila.
That was a good one.
Hey, this might have been the funnest time I've been on. I have fun every time.
Yeah.
But the two of y'all energy is crazy,
Look.
man.
Hey.
Look, I got to shout out some of my own shit. Check me out this Saturday. I'm going to be on Headlines and Headaches with Larry Gardner, a.k.a. the albino that he read like this.
That's what's up.
He can read over his glasses like. But we going to be on that kicking it. And we going to talk about the Turkey Jam because I got to talk about the Turkey Jam. And we going to talk about whatever we going to talk about on the Headlines and Headaches this Saturday. Make sure y'all tune in on Voice of Radio. And then I will be at Chicoya on December 20th with the Band With No Name and Cool TLC. We doing the Wednesday Night Live open mic reunion there with Arrogant and who else is there? Mike D? I guess. We're going to be up there at Chicoya kicking it. Make sure y'all come through. It's free. So if you worried about how much you got to pay, it's free. If you can't afford free, you a bitch. And then I got some other events coming up. I got a comedy show coming up after my birthday in January. So get ready for that. It'll be my first comedy show.
What is that? Because I
don't have a tentative date. We working on it. We got it together.
Man, just make sure it's after January 13th. No.
Well, my birthday is January 14th, so it's definitely after my birthday.
See, I get back on the 13th. What you saying? Let's go,
so you
baby.
be back? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it'd be nice to get B. Landry to open for that bitch. That'd be dope. Yeah, for free.
We'll talk about
Yeah, as long as y'all got the fee ready.
Come on, baby.
BookBlandrum@gmail.com.
Wait.
Yeah, just go to gmail.com. That's
Now
it.
I gotta go start a new email because you gave me a booking email address that I
No, but look, he just said book B. Landrum at Gmail. So Gmail go get the money and be like, who's B. Landrum? Who's B. Landrum? But I like to thank both of my guests for coming on the show, man. These are two talented brothers, man. I love them to death, man. I hope y'all have nothing but great success, man. And if y'all do get rich, pull me along with you so I can get rich too.
Hey, we gonna get rich.
I have 5 kids to feed, man.
That's how you do that.
We
You
about to
5 kids
open it
these?
up.
Nah, it sounded like the dude from the first Total Recall. Man, I have 5 kids to feed. You said you had 6, Benny. Benny.
Oh no, 5 too much for your boy.
Man, shit.
Oh no.
Yeah, 5.
Hit y'all. Both of y'all. Hit your thing like you just did.
Oh no.
And yours.
What's mine?
Oh,
I don't know. Do I have a sing?
ooh,
I got sing Jermaine?
You do. Like what's the one song? Yeah, it sounds like.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hit mine. Go fuck yourself.
Ouch, man.
No, here's mine though. Huh? No. No, can y'all hit the harmony for the ladies real quick before y'all go? Because I know they ain't sing for real. They could have sang and yeah. Y'all had to whisper it real quick.
What? Go ahead, start it.
It's like the sun don't shine without you. Always never mind around you. Yeah. I was tired of waiting. I thank God for molding you and blessing me with patience. Girl, you're my baby, yeah. All I need and all I want.
All I need and all I want.
All I need and all I
All
want.
that I need.
All I need and all I want.
You're everything and all I need.
You're all I need and all I want.
Uh-huh.
Don't you know?
We sent you that song too. Yeah. Before you get off here, don't forget, Watch It Fall. Not tonight, but keep putting in your rotation. That's the
No. Play it on the way out.
That's the
You should
strip.
play
That's
Watch
the
It
strip
Fall,
club.
bro.
That's the strip club. Strippers appreciation
Play it,
song.
bro.
I don't know if I want to.
Strippers
Nah,
appreciation song that we did.
I just played it already.
Watch It Fall.
Yeah.
No, you didn't play Watch It Fall.
Yes, I certainly did.
No, you didn't.
You played one of it.
Oh, you played. Okay.
Watch It Fall.
Now you want me to play. I didn't download that one because y'all
That's
told me to
okay.
play
Oh,
the
don't
one.
worry about it. Don't worry.
No,
Yeah.
but it's definitely on the list though. That's gonna be played.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's what we did. We sat down. We wrote a record to show appreciation to the hardworking ladies of the.
Shout out to all my stripper friends. Peaches the pole
They work
balls.
hard.
Temptation. Taylor Jones. Skittles, and she don't even strip no more, but she's still out here. Shout out to all the strippers.
Shout out to
Royalty,
Shout out
man.
to Charlie.
Shout out to
Hey,
shout out to Slickback, the pimp that run them all.
I'm about to say that's a real person.
Yeah, it's a real.
pimp-
His name's Slickback.
A pimp called Slickback.
No, he ain't a pimp. His name is just Slickback.
Okay.
He tried to be like the character, but he didn't have enough money to really be just like him. Because the pimp named Slickback had a whole network of bitch. Let me stop talking. We about to go though. Thank you for them.
Woo!
Give it up to the look, man. This is probably. I know a lot of people wanted this show. Dre Walton, Brandon
Yes,
Lander.
sir.
This
We
was a
had fun.
dope ass show, man. And these dudes, they came through. I knew Dre was gonna be like me, an ass. Because me and Dre used to bump heads because we both assholes.
Yeah.
We did.
Y'all did really. It's great
We
to
did,
see,
though.
It's great to see y'all in this
And then
place.
at the same time, we both grow hair.
Because I'm always the middle.
Yeah.
I'm always
Because
the
we both
mediator.
had short hair at the same time. I was always taller, though.
My hair
So y'all,
longer than these.
y'all grew your hair out.
Your hair, because you started first. My beard longer than yours.
That's fine. I like getting not carded.
I'm back on Instagram.
I like being grown. Motherfucker.
I like being young.
I like
having
being
stamina.
I like being old enough to date the girls mother said you fucking. I don't
like
know
ha-
what to say, man.
I like having
Sorry, Tarsha. I don't mean that. I'm joking. That's a good.
I like having stamina.
You ain't got that much stamina.
I'm at that stage.
I like being tall.
I'm at that stage in my life where I can mess with the daughter, the auntie, and the mom.
Me too. Shout out to
like-
the
Me too.
aunties
I'm like
and
that
the
right
Me
there.
too.
I'm like that right there
Me
in the middle.
too. Me too. I like being
You
able
a
to.
dirty dog.
I like being able to get liquor without an ID. And on that note, thank you for coming to the show, man. I appreciate both of y'all, man. Y'all both some of the dopest artists out here, man. And one day I got to get
Thanks,
to
bro.
all y'all, man. I would like to have a round table because I could set up a whole thing out there and have where I get like you, Will Blaze, Dre,
Let's
Dion.
set that up, man.
I'd even get EJ tight jacket wearing ass up in here, man, because EJ still wear the same clothes from 1990.
Man,
but
don't do it.
don't do
like
that.
but it's just
man.
small. I'm just saying that's my nigga
Don't do
though.
that.
EJ is I love EJ. EJ the animal, you my nigga,
Hey,
man.
just make sure it's in
He's
20
one of my best clients.
Make sure you do it
But-
in 2020 because Dre Walton don't like everybody.
Oh man.
Where's the loser?
Shout out to B Lounge.
I'm on the
Where's the loser?
I'm on a quest for peace.
Because that was
Shout
like
out to B Lounge,
that was
Deion Davis, to Brian Cross.
I'm gonna talk to him after the
that
show.
was that was a straight nigga what
Everybody else putting in work.
Oh
He's
my
like because
God.
Dre
Been
Walton.
told him, I told him,
Look,
yeah.
I gotta go with my camera and do this because he was like because Dre Walton don't like everybody.
On that note, let's go, baby. I'm
But
outta
ladies
here.
and gentlemen, you have been officially tuned in to the Vibe on Air. Mr. D's Open Mic King. Shout out to, oh yeah, let's go. We've been doing this shit, and it's been going down. Make sure y'all tune in and follow next week. It's going down like this. We about to do the Vibe on Air song. Let's go. Facebook, the Vibe on Air. YouTube, the Vibe on Air. Instagram, the Vibe on Air. Periscope, the Vibe on Air. Snapchat, the Vibe on Air. LinkedIn, the Vibe on Air. At your mama house, the Vibe on Air. Your sister know me, the Vibe on Air. I bought her hair, the Vibe on Air. Her underwear, the Vibe on Air. Yo, girl, the Vibe on Air. I don't care. The Vibe on Air. Oh yeah, the Vibe on Air. Shake my hair. The Vibe on Air.
on air.
Let's go. Let's go. We'll be back next week. Next week we got Mixed Feelings in the building. The band Mixed Feelings. Shout out to Sade, Renee, and the rest of the crew. It's going down, man. We out of this bitch.
Hey.
Follow,
Hey.
subscribe, like, vibe. The vibe on there, bitch.